When people talk about Oceania, which country do you think of first? Naturally, most people think of Australia. That is why Oceania is also commonly referred to as Australia. This is a continent with a relatively modest land area and an equally modest population. The total population of Oceania is only about 43 million people, which is not even half of Vietnam's population. In the minds of many people, Oceania seems to consist of only a few countries, typically Australia and New Zealand. However, the reality is that Oceania has 14 independent countries and 9 dependent territories. In today's video, let us explore all the countries of Oceania, one by one. First, we begin with the most famous country in the region, Australia. Australia has an area of nearly 7.7 million square kilometers and a population of about 25 million people. It is the largest country and also the most populous in Oceania. Australia's territory covers almost the entire continental landmass of Oceania, and it is home to more than half of the continent's total population. The earliest inhabitants of Australia are believed to have migrated by sea from islands in Southeast Asia between 40,000 and 7,000 years ago. In the 17th century, the first Europeans believed to have seen Australia were Dutch navigators. Later, 29 other Dutch explorers mapped the western and southern coasts of Australia during the same century. At that time, the land was called New Holland, meaning New Holland. By the late 18th century, many European explorers followed. The most famous was a British naval officer named James Cook, who claimed the eastern coast of Australia for Britain. He later returned with plans for settlement. In the late 18th century, Britain sent a fleet carrying prisoners to Australia and established a penal colony near what is now Sydney. Britain sought to relocate prisoners, and Australia's vast, sparsely populated land made it a convenient location. Over time, Britain expanded its control and established colonies. Gold, mineral resources, and agriculture brought prosperity. By the early 20th century, these colonies united to form a federation. Today, Australia is not only the largest economy in Oceania, but also one of the major economies in the world. After Australia, Papua New Guinea is the second largest country in Oceania in terms of both land area and population. It has an area of about 462,840 square kilometers and is home to nearly 9 million people. Located between Australia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, it is the largest and most populous country in the Melanesia subregion of the southwestern Pacific. Papua New Guinea is famous for its extraordinary ethnic and linguistic diversity. Despite having a population of only about 9 million, the country has more than 850 distinct ethnic groups and hundreds of languages. This diversity exists because the country consists of more than 600 islands, deep valleys, and rugged terrain, which isolated communities from one another for centuries. Only about 13% of the population lives in urban areas. Tribal conflicts and strong local identities have encouraged people to preserve their languages. With about 40,000 years of human history, languages in Papua New Guinea have had ample time to evolve. Today, most people regularly use between 3 and 5 languages and can understand even more. There are 3 main languages used nationwide: Tok Pisin, English, and Hiri Motu. Tok Pisin is a Creole language based largely on English, with influences from German, Portuguese, and local Papuan languages. Papua New Guinea remains a developing country, with an economy outside the world's top 100. New Zealand is the third largest country in Oceania by land area. It covers about 261,000 square kilometers and has a population of just over 5 million people. The country consists of 2 main islands, the North Island and the South Island. The capital city is Wellington. New Zealand's population is mainly made up of 2 groups, the Maori, who are the indigenous people, and those of European descent. More than 53% of the population lives in the 4 largest cities. New Zealand's culture has been shaped by Maori, European, Pacific Island, and Asian influences. English is the primary language spoken by about 98% of the population, while Maori is also an official language. New Zealand has a highly developed economy and is a popular destination for study and migration, including for many Vietnamese people. About 200 kilometers east of New Zealand lies Fiji, the fourth largest country in Oceania by land area. Fiji has a land area of more than 18,000 square kilometers and consists of over 330 islands. However, only about 100 of these islands are inhabited. Fiji's population is around 900,000 people. The main island, Viti Levu, is home to the capital city, Suva, and about 75% of the population. The people of Fiji are mainly of indigenous Fijian or Indian descent. Fiji is often considered one of the happiest countries in the world, with a strong community-based society centered on villages. Crime rates are extremely low. Although Fiji experienced political instability in the past, democratic elections resumed after a coup in 2006. Even during tense periods, serious violence was rare. Life remains relatively isolated and peaceful. Fiji is also known for some of the best cuisine in the South Pacific, influenced by Indian, Southeast Asian, and Chinese flavors, combined with local ingredients such as taro, tropical fruits, coconut, seafood, and meat. Thanks to its tropical maritime climate, Fiji is often called a paradise island, second only to Hawaii. Next is the Solomon Islands, another Melanesian country. It has a land area of about 27,990 square kilometers and a population of around 700,000 people. Most residents live in small villages, with less than 1/4 living in urban areas. Over 75% of the workforce is engaged in subsistence activities such as fishing and farming. Following that is Vanuatu, officially the Republic of Vanuatu. This country consists of about 80 islands and has a land area of just over 12,000 square kilometers. It is prone to natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. Vanuatu has a population of over 300,000 people, and its official languages are English, French, and Bislama. Samoa is located between New Zealand and the U.S. state of Hawaii. It has a land area of about 2,830 square kilometers and a population of nearly 200,000 people. About 3/4 of the population lives on the main island, Upolu, where the capital, Apia, is located. Kiribati is a country that stretches across the equator in the central Pacific Ocean. It consists of 3 main island groups and has a total land area of only about 810 square kilometers, with a population of around 120,000 people. Tonga, officially the Kingdom of Tonga, consists of about 170 islands. It has a land area of around 720 square kilometers and a population of about 106,000 people, most of whom live on the main island Tongatapu. The Marshall Islands consist of 29 atolls and 5 individual islands, totaling over 1,200 islands and reefs. Although the land area is only about 180 square kilometers, the maritime area is vast. The population is around 60,000 people. Palau is a small island country located about 700 kilometers east of the Philippines. It consists of about 20 large islands and more than 500 smaller ones, with a land area of around 460 square kilometers and a population of just over 18,000 people. Palau has close ties with the United States, and the US dollar is its currency. Tuvalu is located north of Sydney and east of the Solomon Islands. It gained independence in 1978 and has a land area of only about 25.9 square kilometers, making it one of the smallest countries in the world. Its population is under 12,000 people. Finally, Nauru has a population of around 11,000 people and a land area of only 20 square kilometers. This makes it one of the most densely populated countries in the world. English is an official language, and Nauru has one of the highest obesity rates globally, with over 71% of the population classified as obese. In addition to these 14 independent countries, Oceania also includes 9 dependent territories, 3 under France, 3 under the United States, and 3 under New Zealand. And that is the complete picture of Oceania.